It's Uncle Steve, I just had turkey. Now I'm gonna dupe this flamethrower and RPG. Howdy, Uncle Steve here. They dropped 6 new weapons this week, I think, and I'm trying to dupe all of them. I saved the heavy ordnance for last. We got this flamethrower and this SMSHR RPG that I'm going to go try to dupe now. These items are the most expensive items that they've ever released, as you've probably heard in some other videos already. They both actually cost 19,999 nuts to buy. Oops, I actually didn't mean to buy that one. I'll put that one in my stash. And same for that one, 19,999. So basically 20,000 nuts each is what they cost. They're pretty expensive. So I'm going to put one of these back in my stash for later. Here you go. You go in a bag for later. And then I'm going to show y'all what I'm taking with me today. This is actually the 4th thing I'm recording today. Hopefully if I drop this video, it'll be the 3rd one I drop today. So I'm going to be a little bit lazy and just take eggs. Somebody told me in a comment that it only takes 3 eggs now. Last time I tried, it took like 6 or 7. So I'm going to try to bring 7 with me. Hopefully I can at least dupe one thing. If it really does only take 3, then I can dupe both things, and that would be spectacular. But I have a feeling that that person maybe was not correct. It would be excellent if they were, but I feel like they were probably exaggerating. I really liked what you could just do it with 1 egg, but now that they've changed it to where it takes 6 or 7 or maybe 3, it really hinders my ability to dupe new things. All right, let's get going. I'm actually going to put this in the backpack because it's a little awkward to run around the office with. I'll leave the flamethrower out, though. I'm going to have a lot of fun with trying to figure out if I can mess things up with the flamethrower. There used to be a revolver over here. Oh, yeah, there it is. I got to touch the nasty stuff to get it, though. I'm going to get this revolver just in case I need to mine, actually. And then I am also going to take a hook shot because that's always a good idea. And then away we will go to the office to see if these big, fancy, expensive items dupe. It would be super cool if they did. I really I'm not sure if they're going to. I've heard some things, but people are sometimes mistaken or maybe just make up fibs. So we'll see whether these things are going to dupe or not. I'm surprised to check out whether or not they do because they're both pretty cool items. I actually haven't played with these a lot. I know there's definitely some flamethrower vids out there and maybe some of the RPG vids. I guess the RPG is kind of just like a double RPG. There's probably not that much new to it, but this flamethrower supposedly is pretty new. It's got some pretty cool stuff going on. So looking forward to trying it against a Karen and getting key cards while I'm in here. Because you need key cards even if you have eggs, Steve. Hey, there's a key card. It's funny how they generate on top of things these days. It's interesting. All right, I'm going to be quiet for just a second so that I can hear Karen. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Karens. I think she's in there. In we go. I see the light. There she is. How do you like fire, lady? It makes her shiver with redness. I think it's probably going to kill her eventually. Eventually. Nope, but she's on fire. How long is this cooldown? Oh, not that long. That's cool. And eventually. Hey, it worked eventually. Wow. So the fire doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does some. Does it hurt me if I touch it now? Oh, too late. No more shields. So sick of them. All right, one more key card while I'm in here is probably a good idea. Hey, ask and ye shall receive. That worked out nicely. All right, extra key card in and downstairs to go throw our eggs in and see if we can dupe flamethrower and RPG. I don't have the patience to do it with the flamethrower anymore. Actually, let's double it up. Bang, 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 bang. That worked well. Ooh, sorry about that, Karen. Sorry, not sorry. All right, down we go. Whee! I'm pretty excited because if either of these dupe, I mean, that's a good way to get a really expensive item by just being able to get one and then dupe it so that you can get more of them instead of having to spend 20,000 nuts every time, because that's a lot of nuts to be spending each time you want one of the fancy new items. Open sesame, sir! Here we go. See how Larry likes some fire. Oh, I have radiation, so I can't see him. I really got to start checking for that before I come in here. Where'd you go, Larry? You want some fire? There he is. Don't hit metal. Yeah, there we go. He looks like he'd be made of cardboard or something, right? So you'd think fire would be especially bad for him, but he seems to be doing okay with it. Yeah, I'm not sure this flamethrower is super OP. It's pretty cool looking though. I've heard you can use it in PvP though. I don't know how much damage it does against players, whether that damage keeps going. I guess there's some other people out there with some videos on that. Maybe I should do it eventually too. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here and spray a lot of fire at him and be patient. Alright. Patience. It's a virtue, they say. Here we go. That could be useful. Maybe not now, though. Alrighty, in we go. And I think I'm gonna do the RPG first, and then this flamethrower second, because it's a lot easier to carry around the flamethrower, even though the RPG is probably gonna do a lot more damage to somebody. Alright, so hopefully my key cards are in there first. Then this enormous RPG. Maybe I should not be right here so that if it falls off, it doesn't fall into the bad place. Yeah, that's smart of me. Oh, but I left my hook shot up there. Dum-dum. That was the opposite of smart of me. There we go. SMSHR RPG in the thingy. Alright. Somebody told me that the crazy thing I saw with that candy box the other day was because of the angle we put it in. I need to try that again, because that does seem like something that makes sense. So definitely going to need to try that again. Because I did try to dupe some other candy boxes, and that didn't happen again. It actually did take them, so yeah. I think that might have just been a really cool fluke that I happened to catch on film. That was pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Now, do I have my eggs? There's my eggs. They're little eggs. I don't think that matters, though. I think as far as the machine knows, they're all the same size. Now, how do we do? Yeah, 3 is not going to do it, unless these other 2 eggs are magical eggs. So, here we go. 2 and 3 eggs. Nope. I mean, it's an excellent start, but I don't think we're quite there. I don't know, it might actually be a better idea just to get some rubbish and ducks and put them in there to finish it off. I might go do that and then use the other eggs for next time. Oh, actually, I think I brought 7 and that was 3, so I can do a 4th egg, then a little bit of rubbish and ducks. That seems like a good idea. Alright, I want these key cards still though. And then I'll go to a little pistol mining, which is my favorite kind of mining. Well, we can see if this will mine too. Actually, yeah, that gets us right there, so we don't even need any more rubbish with 4 eggs. Interesting. So 4 eggs and a few ducks. That might be the recipe for something. Sounds French, right? Eggs and ducks? Gotta be something French. Alright, here we go. Just a few more ducks. And try not to get killed by Larry, because you were not smart to decontaminate yourself, so you never know where he's gonna pop up out of. Oh, and there's nowhere in here. Does this go on my hip slot? Oh, it does not go on my hip slot. Leave me alone, you! Ooh, that worked. Kinda. Oh, no, no, no! Woo! Woo! Take that! Oh, I think I get 1 free shot, too, because I opened up the, or I unlocked that skill that lets you get, you come back from the first 1-shot kill doesn't kill you. I guess it just takes you down to 0 health, but you get 1 more chance. 1 more chance. Alright, where's these ducks that I so desire? Here they are. A couple just hanging out in here. Come here, ducky. Probably don't need that many more, but as long as I'm here, I think I'm just going to get as many as I can. And not forget to take my, what's it called? Flamethrower whenever I go down there. This should be enough to fill it, but like I said, as long as I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and get a few more ducks. I want to be decontaminated. A couple more here. I think I might just fill up this bag with ducks. Seems like a good idea. It's not a foul idea. Ducks are waterfowl. That's what I did there. Alright, here we go. I love mining with the revolver. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it because it's a lot of fun. Maybe they'll nerf the revolver again and it'll be less fun, but until then, I like it. Alright, I'm not even messing with that. It is not very powerful. It might be cool, but man, for 20,000 nuts, you'd think it'd be a tad bit more powerful. That being said, I don't like it if they lock really powerful weapons behind a paywall, so I like that it's not powerful since you have to pay, like, real money to unlock it. That's my 2 cents. Rant over. Wasn't really a rant, just my opinion, I guess. Alright, this is probably not enough ducks, but let's go ahead and head on back. Get a couple more on the way back, maybe. A couple more duckies, if I'm feeling lucky. That song wasn't sucky compared to some of my other ones. Alright, here we go. Leave me alone, you! It's hard to shoot him sideways like that. He presents a pretty slim profile because he's basically flat. Got him. Yeah! Alright, now, let's see if this RPG thing is gonna dupe. It'd be pretty cool if it did. I'm excited to find out. Flamethrower, there you go. You're not that much use, but you're super cool and expensive, so I can't just let you out of my sight. Alright, let's see how many more ducks. I'm gonna start with 2. Looks like I need at least 2, maybe more. Did that do it? That did it. Alrighty. And I've said this before, I know some of y'all like to have the red bar all the way to the top. I've found that anywhere between the bananas and all the way to the end works. Maybe even just the bananas is better, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I'll do some more experiments later, but whenever I used to dupe a lot, that was the conclusion that I came to. In fact, I think that filling it all the way to the top makes it more likely for you to get something other than what you put in. But again, that's just kind of like, superstition is strong, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of repeatable things with duping, so it's hard to say whether that's repeatable. Ooh, I think I might have got too many ducks. There's those key cards that I needed. All right, here we go. We are going to see if the new... Bang, bang. All right, cool. I guess I don't need to make my own sound effects. The game does it. Here we go. SMSHR RPG, do you dupe, sir? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Woohoo! Yes, sweet. I'm pretty sure I saw a galaxy one go down there. Oh, that is sick. They all kind of fell down to the bottom, though. Oh, that's so cool. It's like a camouflage one with the gray. Oh, this is super duper cool. Heck yeah, guys, it duped. Woo! Yes, sirree, Bob. Alrighty, now I probably need to go put that. I'm gonna put the flamethrower in now before I forget, because it's not super useful anyway. Alright, flamethrower, you are going in next. Flamethrower, we are going to see if you dupe. I don't know, that sounded like a bad noise. Alright, so let's go get some more of these and bring them back up. I'm gonna have to like put them in my bag and then quit, I think, because this is way too much stuff to bring back with me. But as long as I'm already down here, I am gonna go ahead and do the flamethrower. Well, I kind of have to now that I threw it in there, don't I? Well, I guess have to is strong, but it would be kind of dumb not to. Oh, this is sick! Look at that. That is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to giving that away to somebody that's I see being kind to others. Oh, there we go, Galaxy One. The Galaxy RPG's on it. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, and I love these red ones. I might keep this one for myself. Yeah, this is my style. This is Uncle Steve's SMSHR RPG. Any others down here? Oh yeah, there's a couple others. Man, that was a pretty good yield too. So yeah, if you ever say it has to be filled all the way up, I think I've just disproved that. I only filled the red bar right to the bananas and got a very good yield of the thing that I put in. So again, it doesn't say that you can't fill it all the way. It does prove that filling it all the way isn't always necessary though. Cool. All right, I'm super heavy now. Yeah, I am. So I'm gonna just drop these off up here. Hopefully Larry leaves me alone long enough to do that. Is that him over there? Man, so heavy, so heavy. But I can move with this weight. That's so weird. So it doesn't really help you with your hook shotting, but it helps you with your movement. All right, I'm gonna take this guy out. Oh! Good one. All right, cool. So now need to go back up onto the platform and dump in the eggs, and maybe I just need a tiny bit more rubbish. Next thing in here should be a key card, and then the eggs, I hope. Oh no, that's right, I just put all those SMSHR RPGs in there. Let's go dump all these out first. Duh, Steve. Alright, here we go. Man, this is gonna be a pretty good haul. I'm really excited that worked, y'all. That was like, what, like over 100,000 nuts worth of RPGs we got here. 20,000 each. Oh, that wouldn't have been good. Oh man, the angles they're coming out at though isn't doing me a lot of favors. Oh well. I don't think I lost any of them. I don't want to lose these two. These are the super sick ones. Cool. Alright, now I really want to try to get this other thing duped fast, because I want to be able to keep all these SMSHR RPGs, y'all. This is a pretty good duping haul. I am thankful today for this awesome duping haul of SMSHR RPGs that I got playing Animal Company. Yeah. And of course, for all my awesome fans, and for all those people that are going to subscribe if they're not already. Of course. Alright, cool. What a haul. Dude, I am stoked about this. Man, I hope we get some flamethrowers too. That would be super duper cool. Alright, I'm putting this back in my bag, and I'm going to go back up there and put the ducks in. Get my ducks in a row. I mean, the eggs first, and then whatever ducks I need to finish it off. And then hopefully just a tiny bit of rubbish will fill it up the rest of the red. Yep, 3 ducks left. Which is not gonna be enough, but it gets it almost there. Not 3 ducks, 3 eggs. I always say the wrong words. I'm always calling the bananas ducks and all kind of wrong things. Oh, we got it so close. It's not quite there. Oh no! Wow, that was a fail. All right, here we go. So close. Looks like it only really needs one more thing in there. So hopefully maybe some of the stuff that I got from some of those dead Larrys will still be out there. And you can't really overdo it with ducks, so I'm just gonna throw in like 5 or 6 of these ducks. 5, 6 ducks. Yeah, that's the thing, right? 5, 6. Cool. Looks like I need one more. So there was no reason to be stingy with the ducks, dude. Look how many you have still. Oh no. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put this key card on my hip slot for safekeeping. And then, should I just throw one of these SMSHR RPGs in there? I don't really want to, because these things are pretty cool. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, this box. Maybe I can throw this in there. What happens if you just throw the crate in there? That's interesting. Let's find out. Will it even work? Oh, it totally worked. Did it make it go up? And it totally made it go up. I don't know that that'll work every time, but I'm definitely gonna have to try that again, because I've never done that before. All right, cool. We got our flamethrower in. We got our bars where they need to be. Now, flamethrower. We're gonna see. Be super cool if I had a huge bag of flamethrowers and SMSHR RPGs. Flamethrower, do you dupe, sir? Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh, missed it. Are there any there? Anything? Anything? Any flamethrowers? No, no flamethrowers. Ah, these are starting to despawn. No, 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 don't despawn, don't despawn, don't despawn. Oh man, that was a bummer. All right, cool. Well, y'all saw what awesome haul of SMSHR RPGs I got. Flamethrower appeared to not work, but 1 out of 2 of the new awesome super expensive items is pretty good. And also, if I only wanted one of those to work, it would definitely be that SMSHR RPG. So I'd say this is good news. Just pretty stoked about it. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.